Hiya! Hello! Thank you, Alec, for the 8 months. Else Taste for the 8 months as well. And then Lily Olive, thank you for the 4 months. Can you guys not hear the alerts? Retro Live, thank you for the 18 months. Do I not have it rooted right? Hold on, because it's so loud in my ear. Hold on a damn minute. How are we doing, chat? Do you like the pink hair? That's the surprise for today. You guys have me with pink hair. Again, I have pink hair again. Wowie, you can't hear them? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Volume mixer, I assume. It should be game. Let's redo it. You guys can't hear it still, but I can hear it. Bit odd. Hold on. If I go game and then do it again? No. Hold on a damn minute. I let Michaela use my setup and this is what happens. I'm joking. Michaela did nothing to my setup. There we go. Nice. You like the hair, chat? It's pink now. Yay! Yay! I'm pink. I'm pink again. It's a completely different shade to what I usually get. But I feel like every time I dye my hair, it's a different shade of pink. Even though, despite, this is actually a different hair dye to what I usually use. Which is crazy. Hannah Grace, thank you for the 8 months, lovely. I look handsome. Thank you. My hair is like more purpley than I like it to be. Amy likes it, but Amy's biased. But I'm glad you guys like the hair. Oh my god, I can recognize you again. I know. Yay. Going to summer camp tomorrow. I hope you have a good time at summer camp, lovely. Guys, I got another Kirby yesterday. So if you were in here last time, I got this Kirby. When I went out. He's just a little guy. And then I also got this one. He's eating the car. His little feet are sticking out. I have an obsession with Kirby at the moment. I'm very like, my brain is like, Kirby, yes. I like that one. I like it. That one is me. I am Kirby. Thank you for the 13 months. Yo! Yes! I'm in MCC. Guys, if you didn't see, I am now canon to MCC, which is crazy. I'm canon. Yay! I'm on Pink Parrots, which is my color. Hold on, let me get the team up. So, I'm pulling it up now. This is my team. So it's me, it's H-Bomb, it's Sneak, and it's Toby. That's my team. I'm pink. Look, I match my hair. But yeah, I'm in MCC now, Canon MCC. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. I'm nervous, but I'm really excited. I'm excited to team with Sneak. Because me and Sneak get along really well, and we've never actually streamed together. I've never spoken to H-Bomb. And, like, me and Toby are, like, friends, so. But, yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. We made, like, a little group chat for our team. And I immediately got called Quiggy, which was great. And I'm so excited. Sneak's awesome. Sneak is so nice. Sneak is one person that I do mesh really well with. Like, content creator-wise. But we just don't stream together. So. No, KEKW? What? No, Quiggy? Yeah, I got called Quiggy. Well, Q-U-Q-Q-I-E. So. I am very much... I hope Sands of Time is in this, because I liked being Sandkeeper last time.
20 months.
20 months? Why are you still here, Tamron? Thank you for the Prime, lovely. I really appreciate it. Wait, my thingy didn't update. Hold on. I had a completely different sub goal. Hold on. You guys like my makeup today? Thank you. I've started doing the freckles more sporadic and popping them everywhere so they look more natural, and I like it a lot. Hold on, I changed the sub goal. Why is it not? My tummy's rumbling. I don't know what I'm making for dinner today. Today, by the way, chat, is the reason I'm not doing art today is because today is a shorter stream. There we go. Talk so you're on screen. Today is a shorter stream. Purely because I need to record. I've not had the chance to record. Thank you for the hype train, by the way, chat. I really appreciate you guys. I have to record. I have a YouTube. I do YouTube. So, short stream is in like an hour, chat. We get an hour. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. I want to stream as much as I can in July. Because I know I've been lacking on the streams, but it's because I've been traveling and also other things. But I was supposed to upload today. I've not had the chance to record because Michaela's here with Katie. So, we've been doing a lot of things. We've been just going out and having fun. And it's been nice showing American friends UK snacks. It's great. We've got Michaela loves tea. It's great. I was gonna say we're Britishifying them, but I'm not British, so. But yeah, YouTube video. I'm gonna be recording it today, hopefully editing it and getting it out by tomorrow. Michaela. Who's Michaela? Patra? Sketchbook tour was really good. I loved your Katra drawing. Thank you. The sketchbook tour that I put up is like 3-4 years old. So it's pretty old. I'm excited. I'm going to Ireland soon because I need to get blood tests. But it's just like regular blood tests, so it's fine. My dog was watching your stream with me, as they should. I love animals. What was I talking about before? I was talking about MCC. I'm excited for MCC. I will be here for MCC. It's gonna be fun. I don't know what the games are, obviously. We find out all the games when they get announced. But it's fun. It's nice. I have a lot of messages. Guys, Art Fight starts today. It started like 3 minutes ago. Or a few minutes ago. Or whatever, whenever it started. Yeah, it started a few minutes ago. I don't have my OC sheets done because I have been procrastinating. So, art fight, I'll be a bit late to. Next few days, I'll start doing my art fight thingy. But it's fine. I've just had a busy few days. I got this shirt. I got it in the shop and I was like, I'll wear this on stream because it'll match my hair. And it's great. I've been getting pronoun badges for Amy. Because HMV in Brighton has, like, they, like, revamped recently. Thank you for the raid, lovely. They revamped recently. And they have, like, a little box with a load of pronouns in it. So every time I'm in there, I just grab a random one and get it for Amy. Yo, thank you for the raid! It was, Zara. Thanks so much for the raid, lovely. But yeah, just keep on getting random pronoun badges, because technically Amy, all of them are Amy's. So I just grab a random one each time. Why is my eyeliner, my makeup? Why is it dark? Huh? What the heck? Oh, my eye looks darker. Yeah. Can't get it wrong. Exactly. So I just grab a random one each time I'm in there. I'm like, boop. And I get it. And it's nice. I like giving Amy random pronoun badges. Me going to the pronoun shop to buy pronouns. Right. Yeah, I'm excited for MCC. I'm excited to not do as well as I did in Pride. Because it's Pride. Pride had like this has like a strong teams. I don't know where I'm predicted. Like my team is predicted. So I can check the Reddit actually. Did amazing in MCC Pride. I got like 18th, 19th I think in MCC Pride, which is cool. I have to do Minecraft. I think all things MCC did a video. I watched the MCC video. Thank you so much for the 3 months, Axel. Thank you so much. Also, chat, if you're new here, make sure to follow because I'm trying to hit 80k by the end of this month. We are currently at 76, nearly at 77k. So we're like 3k away, which is insane. Thank you, chat. Can I see? Wait, hold on. Does anyone have like team placement predictions? I don't know. What have people said about my team? Do you know what? I'm excited that my first canon team is pink, because pink is my color. So, I already have a costume. I do have a costume ready. Hope you're doing well, lovely. I've placed them based on AVG coins. Huh? Oh, average coins. I'm dumb. I'm dyslexic. But yeah, I'm excited. Did I move my overlay? I'm silly sometimes. Yeah. Well, I forgot what I was talking about. My brain is not... I'm not in streamer mode today for some reason. I'm very like... Which is fine. Because I've been chilling with Michaela and Katie. We've just been having a nice chill time. I need to move forward in my chair. Yeah. The thing is, when I stream, right, I'll know... If I know I'm doing something after, I'm like... Pink based on average coins. Each team should place around 6th. Ooh. I'm excited. I'm just gonna have fun. I have my costume. That's what I was saying. I have my costume picked out. I need to buy my costume. But I think it's gonna be really cute. I don't know if anyone's actually dressed up as this character before. Probably have. Let me look it up. No, I don't think anyone has. No, no one has. Yay! I'm confused by one team having all captains. That's cool though. It's because it's the captain, Cyan captain. There's a lot of cool teams this time, which is cool. I feel like we were watching the teams. We saw the teams in the Discord because we see the teams early, and it was like, They're also, a lot of them are so powerful. What is MCC? The 15th of in 2 weeks. Is it Saturday today? It's Saturday today. Didn't know that. Thought it was Thursday. 15th of July. At 8 p.m. BST. So, I got 2 weeks. So excited for you, Michaela, and MCC. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Because the thing is, I think I can say how I got into MCC. So I'm friends with Scott. And it was when, so Amy dropped out of MCC. And Scott asked Amy if I could sub in. But it was when we were in Ireland, so I couldn't. And that's when Michaela subbed in, right? And I was like, okay. So I'm on the radar. And I was like, MCC Pride is coming up. I'll shoot my shot in. Because me and Scott are friends. And I was like, hey, if you need any gay people for Pride, let me know. I'm free. And Scott added me in for Pride. And he was like, oh, I have no guarantee that you're going to be in future ones. And I was like, oh, okay. But I applied for this one anyway. And I got in. Cheeky. This is my guide, by the way, to get into MCC. I just got very lucky. I got very lucky. I'm glad that Scott was like one of the first people I teamed up with though, because I love Scott. Scott is my little baby. My lighting is so off today. It was off yesterday too. I'm so shiny. Why am I shiny? Hiya. See, this is nicer lighting. Is it because it's bright outside my lighting is off? It might be the case. I'm so excited though. If you need any gay people. That's what I said. I was like, if you need any gays, let me know. Because it was also before he was drafting the teams. Because Amy's obviously in MCC. And Amy was like, oh, I just applied for MCC Pride. And I was like, oh. I would like to attempt to. I'm gay. So. Patreon, thank you. I'm excited to record. I'm recording a video today. Do you guys want to know what I'm recording? A little sneak peek for the viewers that are live here today. So, I'm really doing a little video in my sketchbook. Wowee. In my current... Your screen is black? Why is your screen black? I'll be doing a video drawing in my current sketchbook, but I'm only going to be using Sharpies because I think it'll be fun. I got a lot of colorful Sharpies recently, and I was like, you know what? This could be like a cute little, like, drawing challenge where I have to use Sharpies, because Sharpies are horrendous to draw with. So, little fun video. I'm excited. It'll also be a very colorful page, because there's going to be a load of Sharpies that are, like, vibrant colors. On the road to being an art YouTuber? Yeah! We already have 3 videos up there. Okay, so this is how I'm approaching YouTube at the moment, chat. I am making videos that I watch. Not like copying videos, but like that genre of videos. Because I watch a lot of artists on YouTube. And I was like, you know what? There is an audience for this, so I might as well go for it. And that's how I've been approaching it. I'm like, what videos would I like to watch? And then I make them. At the moment, I'm not going for viewers, like high viewers. I'm just trying to get a consistent schedule. And to do that consistent schedule, I'm making videos that I enjoy. And I think I've been doing pretty well. Other than this week, I'm like gonna be like a day or so late. Which is okay. I'm happy with it. Do you think you'll turn into art, your art streams into videos? I actually have a stream idea that I will be turning into a video. But that won't be for like a few weeks. Because I need to plan it out properly logistically. So. Need to also find people who are down to do it. I also want to do a stream. I have a few art streams in mind. I don't know how to make them into videos though. So I have an art stream where I want to design merch with chat. And I'll make like a special edition merch drop and make it really cheap so you guys can like get it really cheap. So I like get no profit or whatever. What else? We'll like design it together and like figure out stuff. Gurch. More Gurch. Well, also, I want to do a stream where... I want to do a painting stream. That's a sub-goal. I want to get people on stream and draw with them or teach them how to draw. Or, like, do art challenges with people who aren't artists. Because I think it would be funny. You know? Like, I get Amy on a stream. And I'm like... what we do is I do a tutorial of how to like draw something, or like I'm drawing something and I describe how I'm drawing it as I go, and Amy can't see my screen, so then they have to just go off what I'm saying, and we have to draw something that's very close. It'll be fun. Just a silly little art stream, because I really enjoy the art streams. Did we ever see your painting from Amy's subathon? I can grab it. It's in Amy's office. Hold on. Let me grab it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna walk and take it. Hello. Hi. Hi, guys. Twitch went down on my phone. Wait, did Twitch go down? I went to Amy's office and Amy was like, Twitch is back, guys. That makes sense. Who got notifs today? Out of curiosity. I love asking this question. I love art streams. I love the art streams so much. No one understands because, like, I finished the art streams and I'm like, man, that was really fun. Anyways, this was the painting that I did on Amy's subathon. It's not that good. But at the same time, I had fun with it. And I wasn't trying to be good. I like the blending. Like, this part is, the sky is good, but I lost inspiration with the ground. So, yeah, that's what you get. But with if we do a painting stream, I'll do like a proper painting. With chat. We can like paint something like along with each other. There's something as well that I've like loved hearing, and people have told me that like me doing the art streams and the art videos have gotten people back into drawing, which is what I want. Like, it's really nice getting back into drawing and art, or even like doing, like, people have told me that like they do projects while they watch stuff that I'm doing. It's like, thank you. I have also been working on, I was so tempted because I have a character sheet for one of the characters from my comic that I'm working on behind the scenes. I have a character sheet for them, and I was gonna post them for the art fight, but I didn't end up doing it because I'm like, I don't want to post it yet. But I'm very excited. I've done a lot of, I'm gonna be working on that as well tonight after. I'm gonna record tonight and then work on concept stuff. I think Ron, Michaela, and Katie are coming over again. Because we've had them over every night, it's been fun. Katie right now as I'm watching. It's so nice. I love drawing and watching streams. I remember when we were in America, we would hang with Scott and like Shelby and all a lot. And we would always go back and like just chill with them. And there's something Scott said and it made me really happy. And this sounds so silly. But Scott said to Amy, like, we were like trying to figure out what plans we were doing that night. And Scott was like, my ideal night. Yo, thank you, Guqqie Sense of Smell, for the tier 1. I don't have that. But thank you, lovely. Scott said that his ideal night was chilling and playing Mario Kart with everyone while I sit and just draw in my sketchbook and we all just chat and have fun. And I don't know why, but when people know that I'm an artist, like when my friends know that I'm an artist, it makes me happy. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me happy when my friends are like, oh yeah, Guqqie's art. And I'm like, ah! It's really nice. It gives me a warm feeling. It's also just nice to have, like, a nice friend group. But I get happy when my friends know what I'm doing. Because I often enough know what my friends are doing. I don't know, it's just nice. That's so real. It's so special to be recognized for your art. Yeah. And, like, the thing is, I like just chilling and sketching in my sketchbook anyway. So... may I ask, where do... So, this hair dye I've not used in years. So when I was younger, I turned like 16. I dyed the ends of my hair because that's all. Bleached the ends of my hair because my mom wouldn't let me do my full head, which is fair. Because I was only 16. So I was allowed to dye the ends of my hair. And I got a hair dye that I was... What's it called? I got a hair dye called Crazy Color. This color specifically that I have in my hair is number 42, and it's called Pinkissimo. What? Because I was looking for new hair dyes. You can get this hair dye on Amazon. A lot of hairdressers use it. It has a lot of color variety. I definitely see myself using different hair colors of this. Like, this, my whole head took 2 bottles. If that's, like, I think I had a bit of extra. Like, I think I was like 2.5, 2 3/4. But Amy, Michaela, and Katie dyed my hair. For some reason, I thought I leaked my own name there by saying that. I was like... I didn't even realize your hair is pink again. Okay, so I have this thing. Whenever I dye my hair pink again, I hate it for the first day. I don't like my hair the first day it's pink. And I don't know why. I don't know why. It always happens with me. But then after the first day, I'm like, okay. It's fine. It's fine now. But yeah. But your hair hasn't been pink the entire time? No, it was blonde. Did you find those hair dyes are better than the... Do you find that those hair dyes are better than the ones, like, in like Tesco. I mean, I got this hair dye specifically in Superdrug, but you can usually get it in like Boots, like it's a very common brand. Like I've seen it a lot in like Ireland and all that jazz. It looks like this. Let me save the image real quick. Oh my god, it's a PNG file. That's so unlikely. I know because I've used it before. Is it PNG? Yeah, it looks like this. I've used it before. Also, my current hairdressers uses the hair dye. My brain has to get used to it. Yeah, it's like I get my hair dyed and I'm like, but the thing is, when I get my hair fully bleached blonde, I love it. I love it instantly. But it's the pink for some reason. I think it's such an intense color, especially this shade. I don't like it when my hair is this shade of pink. Not like I'm not gonna like after it's washed once, it's gonna fade a little bit and it'll be a lot nicer. But I like it when my hair is more. Hold on, let me show you. Like it's gonna be so specific, but this tuna muffin art, like I like it when it's more of a pinkish red. Amy thinks I should dye my hair ginger. Fun fact, guys. The only reason I haven't done that is because I don't want to be called a leprechaun. I will be called a leprechaun. I've been doing this thing recently where I say recently, I've always done it, but people have been pointing it out to me more. I wiggle my toes. Very random, I know. But I was doing it today when my hair was getting dyed, and I just wiggle my toes. I need to get assessed, I think. Maybe. Who knows? I love wiggling my toes. I just wiggle them. And I'm like, wow, that's my serotonin for the day. Autism test or disease test? Both. It's like an anxiety thing. I do when I'm happy. I'm like, wow. And I wiggle my toes. I also do the Donald Duck, like, do you know, okay. Do you know the wiggles that, like, toddlers do? Where they, like, move their arms like this and then wiggle. I do that all the time too. I just wiggle like that. Like a Donald Duck wiggle. Stimming? Is that what it is? Wiggling toes and fingers. I love tapping things with my fingers. I like do a little wiggle. I always wiggle. I do it when I'm happy. I do it when I'm happy, yeah. Guqqie stimming. Yeah, that's stimming. I stim then. I'm so scared to use like terminology like that because I'm not diagnosed with anything. So I'm so scared to be like, oh yeah, I do this thing. And then people being like, you can't use that term. You're not this. So I get scared. I'm not diagnosed with like ADHD or autism. I do need to get assessed for it. Definitely. I think all content creators should be checked for neurodivergent things. I mean, I am neurodivergent because I have dyslexia. But I'm definitely a bit more things. I definitely have a bit more spice thrown in there, you know? Diagnosis tends to be really inaccessible for self-diagnosis. Self-diagnosis is very valid. That's the thing. I think self-diagnosing when you know, like when you've researched it and like, cause you know yourself better than anyone. And I think self-diagnosing is okay when you've done your research on it. And the thing is, I've done research on it. Okay. You know the test that goes around, like it's a very popular test. Hold on. Like I think it's a legit test. I need to like scroll up and get it. In my camera roll. Because I took a screenshot of it because I was like, huh, that's kind of funny how high I got. I just have random doodles in here. I need to find when I went to... Where was it?
13
Yo! Spadil, thank you for the 13 months, lovely.
But at least I have a Guqqie stream to watch.
I'm so sorry you got COVID. Please stay safe, lovely. Stay safe, lovely. Hope you feel better soon. I'm so sorry that you have COVID. Stay safe. You're just a little guy. Where is my... I took a screenshot of it because I was like, oh, that's interesting. Where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to find when we went to... What's it called? IKEA. Okay, I found it. It's the... I don't know what the test is called. It's an autism test. It's one that you do online. It's like the one where it's like the higher you get, the more likely you are. RADS? I think it's the RADS test. How accurate is that? Okay, I think it is the RADS test. So the RADS test is like, ranges from like 0 to 240. And the higher you have, like the more likely you are to have autism. Like it's like you're more likely to. It's like, you should probably get checked because if you're high on this, this is a sign that you could have it. So you should. I don't think it's like a diagnosing tool. It's like a you should go check. But maybe it is. Is it? I don't know. So the highest is 240 that you can get. I got 199. I got 199. I did it in the car on the way to IKEA. I only got 165 and I'm diagnosed, LMAO. Not to point the autism beam at you, but... No, I've not been like... It's like something that's like, hey, if you're pretty high on this, you should get checked. And I was doing it and I was like, I'm probably not gonna like get too high on this, you know? I got language 18. Social relatedness, 85. I got sensory/motor, 57. And then circumscribed interest, which I don't know what that means, 39. Hi!
Given bits for the tism, smiley face, less than 3.
Enjoyed the tism! Thank you so much for the bits, and thank you for the 2 months, lovely. It's frustrated for me. I did because the questions are so vague. I had to like ask Amy questions about the questions. I was like, I don't understand this. And I was getting stressed taking the test, and Scott was driving and laughing at me because he was like, the fact that you're getting stressed is like, I feel like this is enough proof. And I was like, shut up, Scott! I want to go to IKEA again. I like IKEA. But yeah, I've like done a good few tests, online tests for autism. It's a bit funny. You escaped IKEA? Congrats. I love IKEA! I love IKEA! But yeah, sometimes I like look back at me as a teenager and child and I'm like, these are very big signs. You know? Questions aren't specific and it's so frustrating. I got so stressed. I got like sometimes, okay, so I'll have like an emotion, right? And I'll like explain the emotion to Amy, and Amy will have a specific word for it. Like when I learned the word overstimulated from Amy. Cause like I was like, I feel like there's worms under my skin and my skin is tingling and like everything is so much, and I am like, I'm panicking, and Amy's like, you're overstimulated. It's like, okay, and I'm like, the word for this? Like there's a word? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I get this feeling. I don't know if anyone like when you get like, it's like overwhelmed, but it's like another layer on top of being overwhelmed. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'll like feel like there's like bugs or worms wriggling under my skin. And like, I'll need to do this to like calm my brain. And my brain feels like TV static. Called autism, Guqqie. What are you? My what's the word? My psychologist? Yeah, I get like very easily. Like I got very overstimulated yesterday. Because we were out and about. And sometimes I get it when we're out in public. Especially when we're out in the center and it's very, like there's a lot of people and a lot of noises and I have to like guide the group. I had to do that yesterday, and I was like, okay, I have so much stuff to do. I need to do so many. I need to make sure everyone is safe. I need to find Amy. I need to do all this. And then I'm there like, and then like everyone else is like, it's not that deep, and I'm like, ah! Right. Guqqie, the autism is showing. I need to get like, things when I can feel my bones, that gets me. Oh my god, when I can feel my bones, it upsets me. Like I get genuinely upset. I get so upset. Can you get ear defenders? Thing is, I always bring my AirPods with me, more so for Amy, because Amy gets it more than me, and I'll always prioritize Amy over me. But then like Amy will take care of me when I get overwhelmed, and then I'll take care of Amy when they get overwhelmed. Great stream to start for Disability Pride Month. I saw that was this month. Happy Disability Pride Month, guys. Me talking about autism. But yeah. We definitely have the tism. I get very okay. So what happens with me? I'm so open about talking about this. By the way, I love talking about this because I'm like I like talking about my own experiences, and then people in chat relating to and be like, oh yeah, it is because of this. I'm obviously not gonna come off the stream and be like I'm autistic because I don't know, and I know a lot of you I know there's a large portion of you with the tism. Okay, you're a Guqqie viewer. We flock together, right? But it was so weird. I am so nervous about people being like, no. The internet scares me. You know? But anyway. It's actually being a Guqqie viewer is actually a symptom of autism. When you're getting your autism assessment, they're like, okay, do you watch Guqqie? That's all we need. That's all we need. But when I get overstimulated, cover my ears. So what happens with me when I get overstimulated? Like when I get overwhelmed or anything like that, and things are too much, it's like TV static. So it's like, okay, so I'm gonna show an image. I don't know what the word is for this. Okay. So, I'm going to show you GoXLR. So, this thing. You see this thing that's like a knob that you can turn? So, how my brain feels sometimes is I get overwhelmed. And imagine this knob, like the knob controls TV static, right? How much TV static is in my brain. And if I get overwhelmed, it's like it's gone from like 10% to like 150%, like boom, like turned, and I can feel it. And then I zone out. I'm out. I'm like, there's glaze over my eyes. I'm not there. All I can hear is TV static. And I'm like, I'm out. And it happens to me a lot. And it's always happened to me. Didn't know if it had a label or not. But this happens to me quite a lot. Especially in like, I remember it happens to me like in loud situations. Or like when things start going wrong for me. Like if like I have tech issues, it happens for me. Or like if I'm trying to do sometimes what will happen is me and Amy will be going out somewhere. Or okay, I can actually talk about this. It happened to me before Recipe for Disaster. The last one. So me and Amy were getting ready to go to Recipe for Disaster, and I couldn't find my chef hat. And it was the last episode, and all of the previous episodes I had this chef hat, and it was like a bit that I had, and I couldn't find it. And I just started panicking and freaking out, and like then I just zoned out completely. And then I was like, okay, and Amy had to calm me down. And then I just started crying, and it was a whole thing. And it happens to me so often. Hi! But yeah, happens to me when I get overwhelmed. Lots of noise, lights, and just stress. Yeah. Losing things because okay, so I've started this thing where I've started organizing. There's like a meltdown or a shutdown. It happens to me a lot. And I always thought it was just an anxiety attack. Which I do get those sometimes. But I didn't know I thought it was just an umbrella, like anxiety attack was an umbrella term. Guqqie Googles autism shutdown. Hold on, let me Google it. Guqqie Googling autism for the first time. I just Googled Guqqie, by the way. I hope you all know that. Okay. Being completely silent, not being able to communicate in any way, withdrawing to a quiet, dark space, not being able to move, lying down on flat surfaces. Yeah! When the TV static gets too much in my brain and I gotta go. But yeah. Just think of it, follow, lovely. I want to start talking about it more often. New vocab. Because the thing is, right, Amy, like, we both have a touch of it. I assume. Because a lot of behaviors like that we have overlapping, where we sometimes like have like that, where we shut down, and it happens quite often. Not quite often, but it'll happen, and like we recognize what to do. We recognize what to do for the other in those situations, and I'm very glad that we both are like it, because it makes it a lot easier. If that makes sense. Like, we both know how to help each other. In that situation. It's nice. And I think if I was with anyone else who, like, didn't understand it would be a lot harder. Neurodivergent girlfriends. Exactly. Like, we can both recognize the, when it is happening with the other, and we know what to do. Which is nice. Because when you don't have to break it down for people and they just get it. Yeah. Fun fact, at my autism screening, they asked me to talk about my interests, and I explained the entirety of Seek Guqqie lore. That's funny. Sometimes I'll get yeah. I think people who are neurodivergent flock together. To be honest, yeah, because it's like, oh, you understand me. That's great. But yeah, I'm glad I've built a community that we can just talk openly about these things. You know? You know, there's a higher chance of having both ADHD and autism rather than only having one. Plus, a lot of the symptoms overlap. I saw a TikTok where this girl who had both said that they don't overlap. And I was very confused because I've always heard that they do overlap. So I don't know what's true or not. All my friends are either neurodivergent or queer. So true. Me too. It's scary for me to meet new people because I don't know if they'd accept or know about anxiety and stuff. It's so scary. 100% do overlap? Okay. Wait, they don't overlap that much, / Jen? That's the thing, because I've seen, like, there's, like, a few little things that have similarities. My mom's a psychotherapist. They definitely do overlap. Okay. I was studying psychology. I'd listen to them. Listen, it seems to look similar, but it stems from a different shift. That makes sense. Sensory issues overlap a good amount, as well as some social elements. So is it some of the symptoms that kind of overlap, but not the actual, like, thing? I can DM you more details. It's a lot to cover. Ooh. I mean, sure. Yes, exactly. Oh, okay. That makes sense. They're very different. That makes sense. That's the thing, because I always did think they were different. I know a lot of them overlap. Like, a lot of the actual, like, things don't overlap, but some of the symptoms do. Wait, is there an online test you can do? I did the RADS test. It's for autism. I scored pretty high on there. Woo! Highest I've scored on a test in years, baby! Funny. Don't remember the last time I've seen that high of a score. God damn. I have sensory issues and some social issues. I often take a lot of stuff literally. I also do that. I'm very bad at, like, not taking stuff literally a lot of the time. Which is why sometimes I'll read a chat message and not get the tone, and I get, like, about it. I get this thing, and I don't know if it's a me thing or it is, like, a autism thing. But, like, it's not so much when I touch things that I get sensory stuff. It's just sometimes I get the realization that I have skin and I can feel it and it feels horrible. And I can feel, then I start feeling like my bones and everything starts aching and like I can feel everything. And I can feel all the hair on my head and it freaks me out. I get that. I don't know if that's a sensory issue, if that's a completely different thing. I don't like some textures. Amy hates the sound of my socks against the carpet. So I don't wear socks on carpet a lot of the time. There's a lot of things that we like. Yeah. I think that's sensory, but I'm not sure. That's very much sensory. Okay. Because I'll sometimes, especially when like, if it's like warm, I'll feel like a layer over my skin and then it will make me scratch my skin because I'm like, I hate this feeling. I'm wearing my skin now, I'm so sorry. I love carpet. I love the feeling of carpet and socks. So when Amy isn't home, I put socks on and walk on the carpet and like drag my feet along. And I'm like, yay. There's those certain feelings that I really like. The feeling of. Like I love those blankets that are like, not fleece blankets. Let me Google them. They're not like, they're like a velvet kite. Oh no, they are fleece blankets. I like fleece blankets. I love those. One thing I also hate as well, and it makes me go crazy, is when you have a duvet, right? Do you know like the bed cover? You can get a bed cover. I don't know what you call it in America, but a duvet. It's like your bed sheet, right? When the covers on the bed, like blanket, don't match the corners, when they, like, for some reason go out of place, so the cover of the blanket is, like, not matching, I freak out. I freak out. I'm like, no. And Amy has to watch me fixing it. Because I'm like, it needs to match. It needs to match. So I do that. I hate touching balloons because I feel there's a static on my arm hairs. That's fair. The reason why people think they overlap more than they do is because doctors will falsely diagnose with ADHD rather than autism because of ableism. Facts. Facts. So true. I feel like a lot of doctors, I feel like it's getting a little bit better now. Maybe it isn't, I don't know. But doctors will be like, and a lot of older people will be like, you don't have autism because you don't look like this. I've spoken about this before on stream. Unless you're like, what they think, it's because of like the media and stuff. Like what they think, like their brain thinks of autism just because you don't fit that slot. Like, babes, it's a spectrum. It is a spectrum. You know? Like, they think of people who are non-functioning. Is that the word? Non-functioning with autism? When you think of autism, like, when they think of autism, that's what they think of. You're not a white boy that likes trains? It's so weird. Like, it's why a lot of AFAB people are, like, not diagnosed as kids. I hate tags on clothes. It depends on the clothes. Sometimes I'll like certain tags. I'm like, wow, I love this feeling.
I had to leave the Pride parade
Yeah.
yesterday.
You went to
All the
Pride?
ladies ran towards me once they saw my 26-month streak to Guqqie.
Thank you, lad, for the 26 months. We're talking about the tism right now. We're talking about tags on clothes. Guckling. Guckling is such a legend. I was texting Guckling earlier. We love Guckling. I didn't go to Pride. I played Zelda. That's just as... You're gay. That's just as gay. I get my tism appointment in 2 weeks. You lucky... Yeah, guys. My sister gets a tism... an autism appointment. I need to get mine sorted out. We've just, like, I've been talking about different symptoms that like, different things that I experience. And my chat has just been like, Guqqie, we're shining our autism beam at you. And I'm like, well, they're testing me for everything. As they should. I feel like it should be normalized to test people for everything. But yeah, I need to sort out getting, like, an autism assessment. Because I definitely have. Actually, autism is genetic, so Guckling and Gucks. Listen, I think my brother definitely. I remember Amy met my brother. Amy met my brother and was like, "It's all of you, isn't it?" And I was like, "What? What do you mean by that?" You're like, "It's all of you." I'm gonna show them my Guqqie sub for my autism diagnosis. You missed it earlier on. We made a joke because I think Mars said that at their autism assessment they talked about see Guqqie lore, and so like they ask at the autism assessment, they're like, "Do you watch Guqqie?" Okay. Amy has an autism detector. Walks into my family house and is like, "You have a no." It's really funny, though. My best friend since toddlers said, I'm going to be genuinely surprised if the test comes back negative. Dude, it makes sense.
10 months, woot woot.
Thank you for the 10 months, lovely.
Community.
Yo, I love this community, man. I'm glad we're able to just talk openly about this stuff. Autism levels are off the charts in the Guqqie household. Me and Amy had a talk at 3 AM and she said the sign while looking at me truthing. Like this. We were talking to my mom when I was home last. Not last, but the time before. With Amy. And my mom was like talking about how she gets like hyper fixated on going to doing things and then suddenly it goes away. And and was like talking about like different things, and my mom walked away, and Amy just goes, it's very funny. We had a bit of a giggle over it. That doctor better not ask me about The Last of Us. That appointment gonna end soon. Doctor's like, so what are your special interests? You know Joel from The Last of Us? He's my dad. Me picking a father. Me getting attached to the same genre of characters in every show and wondering, huh? I want to run a marathon every time I think of The Last of Us. In my experience, they will ask you about things you enjoy. Well, that appointment's not gonna end. Guqqling's gonna just start talking about their special interests, and the doctor will be like, I actually have another question. No, listen. Listen to me. Worried that I'll get too excited and they ask about it, just start going, Wah! They're like, so what are your special interests? Rah! The Last of Us! The Last of Us! Last of Us! Last of Us! I have this poster! I have this poster! I would just... Thank you so much for the raid, lovely! Welcome to the stream. I would just pull out a list. I'm like, so I've got Persona 5. I've got Mob Psycho 100. I've got Guqqie. Fire Emblem. Which one do you want to hear about first? Which one? We can go in alphabetical order. So, are you excited for The Last of Us Season 2? They're like, are you excited for The Last of Us Season 2? And they just start vibrating in the chair. They're like, my buzzword, my buzzword. You know you're artistic when you start asking the questions and set up the leather chair. Doctor, I know more about The Last of Us than you, and I kill her. I know more about your special interest than you do. Oh my god, when I was... Guys, I'm gonna tell you about this story. So, when I was home last, my sister's boyfriend, right? He loves Star Wars. He's obsessed with Star Wars. Like, it's, you know... Listen, I get along really well with him. We flock together, okay? We you know... He's obsessed with Star Wars. He knows everything about Star Wars. I bring up Star Wars. The kid, he's on this. He vibrates. He gets so excited, right? And he loves it so much. And he turns to me unprompted, right? And he goes, I like Star Wars more than Amy likes Star Wars. Out of nowhere. And I was like, okay. Okay. And then we started watching Star Wars, and he was so excited. He was like, "This episode's about this. This episode's about this." One of the shows. It was like the Clone Wars, I think. I don't know. One of the animated shows. And he knows everything. Ask him a question about any character, he'll know it. And that night, I was on call with Amy because it was before Amy came to Ireland, and I was like, "Oh, my sister's boyfriend said that he likes Star Wars more than you." It's out of nowhere. I told him I like The Mandalorian more than him, and he nearly cried. But I said, me and Amy were just talking with him, and I was like, oh, by the way, he said that he likes Star Wars more than you. And Amy just instantly goes quiet. And I was like, are you good? And Amy was like, I like Star Wars more than him. And I was like, I mean, and they were like, what did you say to him? What did you say to him about, did you back me up? And I was like, he likes I think he does like Star Wars more than you. That was the worst thing I could have said in that moment. That was the worst thing I could have said in that moment. Amy was like, no. I like Star Wars more than him. I'm about to actually watch all the Star Wars movies. He could ask me any question, I don't know it. Ask me a question about Star Wars now. And I was like, I'm sorry. And he was like, he shouldn't have said that. Why did he say that? That was so unprompted. I don't like him now. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean? I was like, he's just a kid. He's like 17, 18. But I was like, he's just a kid. But then Amy came over and he was like, I'm sorry, I don't like Star Wars more than you. And Amy was like, you told him? And I was like, it was really funny though. Special interest fight. Yeah, Amy was so like, Amy was like, I hate when people say that they like something more than me because I like it more. And I'm like, goddamn, no one likes Adventure Time more than you. No one's fine about that. I think if I turned to Amy and said, I like Adventure Time more than you, I would get stabbed. I think that's what would happen. You got pink. You looking thank you, lovely. In fact, does like it more. Ignore this, Amy. Listen. Listen, Listen. I want to kill someone every time they say they like something more than me in a video game. Serious. Me when someone's like, I like Guqqie more than you. Because Amy turned to me, like, on the call. Amy was like, well, I like Hellsman and Castle more than you. And I was like... no, you don't. I was like, you don't like it more than me. I was like, you don't like Hellsman and Castle more than me. Because that's my movie. And he was like, yeah, no, now you know how it feels. And I'm like, no, because it's different. Because I do actually like I do like it more than you. You don't like Star Wars more than him. And Amy's like, no. Me when my special interest is Minecraft lore, mermaids, and astrology. I love Greek mythology. Amy was getting into Greek mythology. And my sister really likes Greek mythology. And I was like, I'm so scared. Because they're either going to get along really well and bond over this special interest. Or one of them is going to be like, I love this more than you. And then they're going to fight to the death. Thank you for my hair. I will not live through another Icarus phase. Okay, so I love FNAF. I love FNAF lore. I've loved it for the longest time. Growing up, I watched so many FNAF theories. I could never play the games. And I've loved it for a long time, and I'm really, really fond of it, right? I know if I turned to Amy and said, I love FNAF more than you, I would be homeless. I would be single. Guys, right now, Amy's special interest is FNAF. That's why they stream FNAF all the time. We go out to the shop, Amy looks for anything Freddy Fazbear. It was like, I need it, I need it. It was like, I need it, I need it. It's sad when shops don't have FNAF lore, FNAF stuff. Grab me. Going to check Tesco? I will. Enough stuff there. I will tell them. Don't tell me like Taylor Swift more. Guys, that's why I've not gotten into Taylor Swift. Guys, I can't listen to Taylor Swift because if I start liking Taylor Swift, I can't like the same things that Amy likes. I can like them. I can like them from a distance. But then again, I'm the same. If Amy started like, I want Amy to like my things, but I don't want her to love them. I don't want him to be like, oh my god, I love Mob Psycho. I love this like Reagan, and I'm like, yeah. Like, do you know the lore? Do you know all the different, you don't know the backstory behind all this stuff. You don't know it like I do. That's why I like having, like, special interests like not a lot of people have. Like, no one knows what Guqqie is. The con of that is that I can't talk about it with people. But the pro of it is that I like it more than everyone. I really want Amy to read Guqqie. Because I know Amy will like Guqqie. First thing is when you introduce something to someone. Like, I'm like, oh, you should, like, read this. You should watch this. What's Guqqie? No. 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 I love Guqqie. Why am I missing it? What the fuck? Where's my... Oh, wait, what? Where'd my little... Wait, my badge is gone. I had 3 on here. He was Sunship Duo lore. I like finding people who like things that I like. By Guqqie. I like finding out when people like... Wait, did Michaela steal it? My House Moving Castle badge. Hiya! But yeah. I love how the majority of the stream we've just been talking about autism. Theft has been committed. I can just look back at the VOD. It's okay. Anyways. Thanks for talking to me today, chat. I appreciate it a lot. Autism is our own special interest. Yeah, I like talking about it. Makes sense for July. I like being open about talking about it. Like, I know I'm not, like, officially diagnosed. I'm not canonically diagnosed. But I think I fall somewhere there. Especially with that RADS test result. I nearly got a 200 score. I got 199. The autism isn't a canon event yet. I'd canoning you with autism? Being autistic can be very isolating, so it's nice to see other people like me. Honestly, it's like, I want to build a community. I feel like I've already done that, where we're very open about, like, different things. Like, I got approached at VidCon by a mother, and she was, like, thanking me for being so open about stuff. And I was like, dude, of course. And I didn't realize the impact that it had. But I'm glad that me being open about being myself is Guqqie's one of the pillars of autism holding up the whole foundation. Taking the RADS test, and some of the answers I'm giving would make you think I'm introverted, but the truth is I'm socially awkward extrovert. You're an introverted extrovert. Is that the wording? I have anxiety, so watching your streams are helping me calm down. Dude, I'm glad. The only reason I don't go to VidCon is because I just cry meeting CCs. That's okay. There's a few fans that came up and started crying, and it just made me want to hug them and make sure they were okay. Like, I'm so sorry if you were crying and I hugged you and you couldn't breathe. But Amy does this thing wherever anyone is, like, anxious or they think anyone's anxious, they start playing rock, paper, scissors with them, and it's really sweet. She does with me. Let's see to go to Canada one day. You know, fully stop meaning you. Dude, I would also... I nearly start crying when people cry at me. I'm like, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. You're new from the UK. Hello. My eye is itchy. I'm also playing with this Ramune thingy. Yeah, I enjoy talking about this stuff openly, though. I think it's important to talk about it openly as well, because I'm like, why shy away from it? You know? Really stressful for me, because no matter what, I tend to screw up things, and I would be embarrassed with content creators. Don't be embarrassed of messing up in front of us, because we are just people. I'm just a guy being a dude. That's all I am. I'm just a guy being a dude. That's it. That's all. My favorite color is orange. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end up, I think I'm gonna end up. Let's right into Amy. Let's right into my girlfriend. Thank you for all the subs and follows today. I really appreciate you guys. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I'm gonna go record some stuff. Bye. Have a good rest of your day. Mind yourselves. It was nice talking so openly about things. I enjoy being able to have a community where we can just like talk openly about it. Happy Disability Month. Disability Pride Month. Yeah. You're cool. No matter if you have a disability or not. You're good. Have a really good rest of your day. Make sure to have a snack and eat some food, drink some water. How much water have we drank today? Not enough! Yeah. We can chat about more. Since it's like Disability Month, I want to chat more about stuff like this. We can do more streams like this where we just chat. Even when I'm doing art. Because next stream will be an art stream. The only reason today wasn't an art stream was because I had to charge my iPad. So. Also because it's only a short stream today. We went over because we were talking about the TISM. Thank you for being a lovely community. And being open about things. And stuff like that. Autism is a special interest, so I love talking about it. Dude, of course. I'm very open about talking about it. Especially since I have a chance of having it. Which chat were like... today. Which is funny. Bye! Have a good day! Bye, VOD viewers.